Thought I'd just do a quick overview of the stander belt for the tabletop bloodshot maker. It's built out of 25mm square box section steel tube. The lead lead pot base is out of 1.5mm steel plate. The legs all have their own fully adjustable feet for levelling on any one level tabletop or whatever. The pivoting bracket at the front is for the thermocoupler, which goes into the ladle. I made it pivots at the end of each shot making section. I was able to tilt it out of the molten lead for ease of removal and cleaning. Here you see the lead pot set on its base. It's set at the correct height to feed lead into the running groove on the ladle. The two back feet are ball type adjustable, so I can set everything up spot on level and in the same position every time I come to use it. Here you can see the bottom face of the ladle with the cover plate removed and the 1000-watt 240-volt element exposed. When I came to bend the element into shape I was unsure what length the element to buy. With me being old school, I planned out the shape of the element with a piece of string. When I was happy with it, I measured what length it was, and this happened to be 900mm or 36 inch in length. The element is fixed to the bottom of the ladle with two brackets and has two 50mm or 2 inch cold ends. These protrude out from underneath the ladle, to which the live and neutral wires are connected. The cover plate is lined with ceramic fibre blanket to direct all the heat to the underside of the ladle. Here you see it in its position on the elevation rods. The lead pot sits above and the lead flows down the delivery groove to the drippers. Electrics are wired to the elements ends and the thermocoupler installed on the bracket and ready to be placed into position into the lead. The ramp is a one-piece separate design made out of steel 3mm plate with the two connecting ears acting as the ladle pivots to the front. The coolant stroke shot catcher, which is a common ammo can, then sits to the front and is set up at the right height. And I normally like the coolant to be just below the edge of the ramp, probably maximum 1/4 inch below. Here you can see the ladle with the cover fitted using 4 Allen type M5 bolts. The elevation rods are M8 all thread and can be adjusted to any angle I choose according to whichever the shot size is. The shot I was making in the first video was number 6 and the dripper was drilled with a 0.7 drill. Here I'll have a quick look at the dual PID temperature controller. Obviously got the two thermocouplers, one from the lead pot goes in. The second one that goes into the ladle in the bracket. 2 my-pin PID controllers. You can get them anywhere now. Thought I'd put a lock on the side to stop any unwanted fingers going in. So open it up and have a look inside. The usual PID wiring setup with the 2 SSRs fire independently, controlling the ladle element and the lead pot. Both comes in with a single feed, split on a Y, a neutral and live. 240 volt, 13 amp feed. They're the 2 PIDs. Shut it up. Didn't really need to put a lock on it, but I thought I'd put a lock on it to stop any unwanted fingers getting in there. It's obviously all built around the European 240 volt, 13 amp feed, 3-pin plugs. That's one for the lead pot. That's the main feed into the controller. There's a separate lead for the ladle, 240 volt again, 13 amp, live and neutral, earth. Just a simple attachment to the element under the ladle. Just grab the ladle. Live and neutral. Earth goes on the actual stand, earth position. That's it for that really. Once that's plugged into the PID, you can control whatever I want. Right, just to finish off, the whole setup with all the bits and pieces what I got, not including the lead pot, which I've had that for years, used that for casting my bullets and that, cost me around 60 quid. Not bad when you consider 10 kilos of lead shot at the moment costs about £37. And the first of it I did, it was running for just less than an hour and it yielded 22 kilos of shot, as you can see. Not bad stuff. Don't have any complaints with whoever uses it anyway. So 22 kilos for an hour's work, figure it out. Hopefully you've enjoyed the video. I've not waffled too much. Nobody likes a waffler. But yeah, 22 kilos, 3% antimony shot, good stuff. Hope you've enjoyed it. That's it. Pull me back out now, lifting this back in the box.